Have you ever noticed how people start agreeing with you without even saying anything? Could it be that your thoughts have more influence than you realize? You have a power that is so profound it goes way beyond what most of us can understand. Your thoughts are more than just idle chatter. They're commands that shape reality. As someone who's been chosen, your mind is a force that subtly yet irresistibly influences the thoughts of others. This isn't manipulation. It's simply the natural expression of your spiritual authority. Today, you'll learn how to harness this gift and make a lasting impact on those around you. The first way you can influence other people's thoughts is through the power of focused intention. When you focus your thoughts on someone with laser-like precision, you create an unstoppable force that draws their mind toward yours. This isn't a quick, passing connection. It's a conscious act of will, where your focused intention becomes a beacon they can't ignore. You're sitting in your office, and the room is filled with a quiet energy of anticipation. Your colleague, who has recently become a bit distant, is on your mind. Breathe deeply and focus your attention. Imagine they're the brightest star in a dark sky. The air around you gets thicker, like there's an invisible current running through it, as your thoughts narrow down to one solid, unbreakable thread. You don't say anything, and you don't move. But you feel a warmth, a glow coming from deep inside you, wrapping around your thoughts like a soft, invisible tether. This is when you make your intention clear, and they start to focus their attention on you. Meanwhile, back at the office, they're sitting in their own office, mindlessly shuffling through papers, when suddenly, without knowing why, their thoughts drift toward you. They get this gentle nudge, this inexplicable urge that just gets stronger and stronger with each passing second. As their hand reaches for their phone, the distance between you seems to disappear. A few moments later, you get a text on your phone. It's them, looking for your advice on a project. They have no idea why they thought of you now, of all times. But there they are, looking for your advice, totally unaware that the energy you put out, that warm, glowing force, has wrapped itself around their mind, guiding them back to you. This isn't just a coincidence. It's your power in action. The focused intention you radiated became a magnetic pull, drawing them in like a moth to a flame, compelling them to act in harmony with your will. As you read their message, you realize that your influence is strong and undeniable. Another way you can influence other people's thoughts is through visualization. When you picture a particular outcome in great detail, your mind becomes a powerful tool that guides others to act in perfect alignment with your desires. This isn't just a wish. It's a strong, silent command that shapes reality to fit your vision. You find yourself in a high-stakes meeting, the air thick with tension and unspoken ambitions. As the CEO arrives in the room, you focus on the results you want to see. They're pushing for your proposal, and their voice is strong and confident, sealing your success. You don't just hope for it. You can see it, feel it, as if it's already happening. Your mind's eye sees the CEO, their eyes on yours, their words flowing effortlessly, repeating the phrases you've crafted in your mind. Your visualization gets really intense, like the room is responding to it. You can even see a strange otherworldly light in the air. Even though you haven't said anything, you can feel a change in the atmosphere. The CEO, who just a moment ago seemed a bit distant, now seems to be leaning into your energy. It's as if they've become a vessel for your intent, even though they don't know it. They take a quick look around the room, then back at you. Just as you'd imagined, they start to speak. Their words seem to come straight from your mind, and they speak with real conviction. This proposal is exactly what we need, they say. Your visualization is reflected in their speech, with each phrase perfectly matching the silent command you've given. The room falls silent, as if an ancient spirit has woven its will into the fabric of the conversation. You can feel its presence, a kind of timeless energy that guides the flow of every word spoken. The others at the table nod in agreement, and they start thinking along the same lines as you about how to make this happen. They don't realize that they were already on board with this before the meeting even started. Your visualization was the driving force behind their decision. You see your goals coming true, and you know it'll happen. This isn't just influencing people, it's showing what you're capable of. You're giving a silent command that changes the world around you without even saying a word. As the meeting wraps up, you know that your thoughts have once again shown themselves to be the ultimate force of creation. Another way you can control other people's thoughts is through thought transference during meditation. When you're in a deep meditative state, your mind becomes a channel for powerful ideas that reach the subconscious of others, planting seeds that later grow into their own thoughts. You sit in the quiet of your space, the world outside fading into the background as you sink deeper into meditation. You focus on a friend who's going through a rough patch in their relationship. You visualize them finding the clarity and peace they need without saying a word. Your thoughts aren't just wishes, they're powerful commands sent straight into their subconscious. You feel the air around you start to vibrate with an energy that goes beyond this reality. It's as if the universe is bending to your will. It's as if unseen entities, ancient and wise, are whispering in the silence, confirming that your influence is taking hold. As your meditation goes on, you feel the connection getting stronger. It's like a tendril of light that's reaching out to your friend's mind through the unseen ether. You see their stress and confusion melting away, replaced by the calm confidence of the path you've laid out for them. The room is filled with an otherworldly hum, as if the thoughts you've sent are now echoing through the dimensions and embedding themselves deep within your friend's soul. A few days later, your friend gets in touch with you. They sound really clear and focused. They tell you they had a revelation and recount how they've made the exact changes you envisioned during your meditation. They speak as if the ideas are their own, unaware that you played a part in shaping them. Your thoughts, which started out as just a tiny ripple in the vast ocean of consciousness, have now become a wave that has carried them to a place of peace and understanding. This isn't a coincidence. It's proof that in the stillness of your meditation, you can plant ideas that take root in the minds of others, growing into their own realizations. The whispers from another realm keep coming back to you, confirming that your thoughts have not only been heard, but have also been incorporated into the fabric of reality. As you get back to work, you know that your ideas have a way of reaching deep into people's minds and influencing how they think and act. Another way you can influence other people's thoughts is through the power of spoken affirmations. When you speak with confidence, your words have a way of influencing the thoughts and emotions of those around you, guiding them towards your desired outcome. Even when things get heated, you stay calm and collected while everyone else is getting worked up. The other person's voice rises, driven by the chaos in their mind. But you're the calm in the middle of this storm, keeping your cool, staying centered, and not letting things get to you. You start to speak, your voice calm and clear. You say things like peace, understanding, harmony. These aren't just words. They're commands, and they're backed by your full intent. As they leave your lips, they shimmer in the air, a visible pulse of energy that ripples through the tension, dissolving it like mist before the morning sun. The room itself seems to respond, with the harsh edges of the argument softening under the weight of your affirmations. The other person's voice loses its edge, becoming softer as if they've been pulled into a gentle current, moving them away from anger and into a state of reluctant calm. You notice their posture changing. The rigid stance of confrontation is giving way to something softer and more pliable. The energy in the room shifts. Your words have an effect, calming them down even as their mind tries to make sense of what's going on. They start to speak again, but this time, their tone is different, softer and more agreeable. The words they say now aren't angry, they're reasonable. It's as if your affirmations have made their thoughts more peaceful. They're not aware of it, but your voice and the words you're saying have subtly changed their mindset. The emotional shift is like the tide, and it's all down to the spiritual weight of your words. You've not only diffused the argument, but also realigned their thoughts, steering the conversation toward a resolution that serves your intent. The power of your affirmations lingers in the air, showing you can use your words to change the very fabric of reality around you. You can turn conflict into harmony and discord into understanding with nothing more than the force of your spoken will. Another way you can control other people's thoughts is through the influence of anchored gestures. By linking a specific gesture with your intent, you create a powerful anchor that others unconsciously respond to, bending their will to align with yours. In the tense atmosphere of a crucial negotiation, every word spoken feels like a thread in a delicate web, with the potential to shift the balance of power. You're at the table, calm but alert, thinking clearly and firmly. Right now, you've picked a simple gesture, a light touch to your necklace to anchor your thoughts. This gesture isn't random. It's a calculated move, linked to your intent. Each touch sends a silent command through the air. As the negotiation gets more intense, the other side starts pushing back, getting more determined with each passing minute. But you stay calm. You reach up and lightly touch your necklace with deliberate precision. In that moment, the room seems to hold its breath, as if time itself has paused to acknowledge your silent command. The necklace glows faintly, almost imperceptibly, and is charged with the energy of your intention. It's like a beacon that radiates your will. Across the table, the other party seems to lose their footing. The objections they made just a few minutes ago start to fade. They look at you, their confidence faltering, as if an invisible hand has reached into their mind, guiding their thoughts away from resistance and toward agreement. You can see it in their eyes. There's a shift, a subtle surrender that they themselves don't fully understand. They hesitate, then nod, agreeing to your terms as if they can help themselves. Every time you touch the necklace, it's like tuning an instrument. You're adjusting the frequency of the negotiation to match your desires. The gesture is your silent command, and the glowing necklace is how you make your will known. The other person, unaware of your influence, keeps responding as though your thoughts have become their own. The anchor gesture serves as the key that unlocks their compliance. This isn't just a coincidence. It's the undeniable power of your influence, exercised with precision and control. With each little touch, you steer the negotiation in the direction you want, making sure it ends up the way you planned. You influence the other person's thoughts without even anything, just by making a simple gesture. Another way you can control other people's thoughts is by getting to know the art of body language. This lets you send unspoken commands that others will then think and feel as if they came from you. Your movements, your posture, your gaze, they're not just expressions, but powerful tools of influence that shape how those around you perceive things. In the middle of a busy social event, there's a lot going on, and you can feel the subtle currents of power. You stand tall, with an air of confidence, and your presence is undeniable. Across the room, you lock eyes with someone whose approval you need, someone who could help you get ahead. You don't say anything and you don't move towards them. Your body language is doing all the work. The angle of your shoulders, the steadiness of your gaze, the subtle tilt of your head, each element is carefully calibrated, projecting an aura of certainty and authority that is impossible to ignore. As your eyes meet, you feel a rush of energy, like an ancient force is coursing through your veins, bending the space around you to your will. It's as if the air around them gets thicker, charged with a power that draws them in and makes them want to engage with you. They sense it too, even if they don't fully comprehend it. There's something about you that really resonates with them, making them think about things they didn't even know they had. A few minutes go by, and you see the change. They start to talk, and their words reflect the ideas you've subtly planted through your confident stance and unwavering gaze. They speak up for your ideas, defending them with a passion as if they were their own. They're unaware that their thoughts have been subtly shaped by the force of your presence. The other attendees nod in agreement. They're not swayed by argument, but by the intangible power of your body language, which has orchestrated this entire interaction without a single word. You're not just here as a participant. You're the one who's controlling the conversation, influencing how people think and what they believe. The ancient force within you has shown itself again, making those who look at you think and act the way you want. This isn't just influence. It's the result of your power, used with skill and control. Others think they're acting on their own, but they're really just following the path you've set out for them. Another way you can control other people's thoughts is through the power of dreams. If you focus your thoughts with intent before you go to sleep, you can slip into the dreams of others and plant ideas in their subconscious that will come back to them when they're awake. As the night draws on, you get ready for bed. This isn't your average rest, though. Your mind is sharp and focused, ready to help a friend who is struggling. They're adrift in confusion. You take a slow, steady breath and focus your thoughts on them, shaping the intention like you're preparing to shoot an arrow. As you drift off to sleep, the world around you fades away. You find yourself in a dreamlike state where the boundaries of reality bend to your will. In the quiet of the night, you enter their dream. You're greeted by a shadowy figure from the dream world, a guardian of this mysterious realm. They acknowledge your presence with a silent nod. This figure, ancient and mysterious, shows you the way through the ever-changing landscapes of your friend's subconscious, taking you straight to the heart of their inner struggles. You show up in their dream, not as some kind of fantasy, but as a source of clarity and guidance. Your presence in their mind is unmistakable. You command attention without even saying a word. You help them work through the confusion in their mind, and your actions and expressions convey a great deal. They follow you because they're drawn to the strength and certainty you radiate. The dream is like a journey, and with you by their side, they're able to find their way back to the path they'd lost. The scenery around you changes, from dark and chaotic to bright and serene, which reflects the shift in their inner world. By the time the dream is over, you've done what you came to do. The seed of change has been planted. The next morning, they wake up feeling more focused and with a sense of direction. They're not sure why, but the confusion has lifted and they feel like they can realign their life. They don't know that their newfound direction wasn't something they made happen on their own. It was something you gave them in the quiet hours of the night. As you wake up, the shadowy figure recedes. Mission accomplished. Your influence has a reach that extends beyond the waking world, influencing the destinies of those you care for, one dream at a time. Another way you can influence other people's thoughts is through the ethereal power of your aura. Your mere presence radiates an energy that subtly shifts the thoughts and emotions of those around you, influencing their decisions and actions to align with your unspoken desires. As you walk into a room where things are already tense, you can feel the air is thick with unresolved conflict and raised voices. But as soon as you cross the threshold, you can feel a change in the air. Your aura, which is a force that goes beyond the physical, begins to unfold like a golden light, filling the space with a soothing, almost sacred energy. This is not just about having an air of presence. It's an undeniable force that fills the room with a sense of calm, just like the sun transforms night into day. The arguments that just a moment ago were heated and relentless now begin to falter. It's as if the people involved are unsure why their anger is dissolving. You move with quiet purpose, your aura growing with each step, surrounding the room like a soothing balm. Those who were once at each other's throats now find themselves agreeing, even though they don't know why. Their harsh tones are softening, and their sharp edges are dulling into something more manageable. They look at you, their eyes showing a mix of confusion and awe, as though they're seeking your approval or guidance. They don't realize that your energy has affected their thoughts. It's as if you've woven your energy into their minds, smoothing out their resistance and aligning their will with yours. The room, which was once a battlefield, has become a sanctuary of harmony under your influence. The golden light of your aura dances softly in the air, a shimmering reminder of the power you have without even saying a word. Those nearby unconsciously soak up this energy, their minds calming and their spirits aligning with the peace you command. You don't even have to speak. Your aura speaks for you. It's an ethereal force that bends reality to your advantage, and those around you are unaware of the subtle yet profound influence you exert over their thoughts and emotions. This is how you influence the world around you. You don't do it through force or argument. You do it through the quiet, unstoppable power of your presence. Another way you can control other people's thoughts is by using your spiritual power to make them stay silent. When you keep your silence with a calm, centered intent, your thoughts become the unseen force that dominates the mental space of others, bending their perception to align with your will. In the middle of a heated debate, it can feel like everyone's voices are clashing like swords, each one trying to be heard. The room is a whirlwind of competing energies, but you remain undaunted. Your silence is like a fortress of calm. You don't have to raise your voice or push your opinions. Instead, you focus inward, refining your thoughts into a single, focused idea. As the noise around you gets louder and louder, you become more and more silent, not in volume but in presence. It's as if the air around you gets thicker with your energy, your thoughts spreading out, invisible. But powerful. The others start to falter, losing their edge and crumbling under the weight of your unspoken command. They're not aware of it, but the room has started to shift, like a ship changing course in response to a strong, unseen current. The voices that once filled the space with discord are now quiet, one by one, as if they're being guided by an invisible hand. They look to you for guidance, and in their silence, they find it not in your words, but in the strength of your thoughts. It's as if your silence has absorbed their noise, leaving only the clarity of your vision. In this quiet space, the whispers of spirits move like a soft breeze, carrying your intentions to the minds of those around you. These ethereal messengers move through the stillness, sharing your thoughts with others and getting them on board with the solution you've got in mind. What was once a chaotic clash of wills now becomes a unified movement, all headed in the direction you've silently set out. Ultimately, you achieve the desired outcome without uttering a single word. Your silence, with its spiritual authority, has become the dominant force in the room, influencing everyone to see things your way. The power of your thoughts, carried on the whispers of spirits, has changed the situation in your favor. Everyone thinks they made the decision, even though it was really you who shaped it. The techniques for thought projection aren't just theories. They're powerful tools you can use every day to make a lasting impression on the minds of others. These methods, based on subtlety and psychological finesse, let you change how people see things and affect their thoughts without saying a word. The first technique is scent association. Our brains are wired to connect scents with memories, which makes them great tools for thought projection. If you wear a unique scent consistently, others will subconsciously link it to you. When they smell that scent somewhere else, their thoughts are drawn back to you. It's as if you've left an invisible thread in their mind, tugging at their consciousness whenever that scent reappears. Next, think about how powerful anchoring with gestures can be. This technique, which is based on neuro-linguistic programming, is all about linking specific gestures to positive emotions. For instance, if you always touch your wrist when sharing uplifting news, others will start to associate that gesture with those feelings. Over time, just doing that gesture in front of them can make them feel the same way, gently influencing their mood and thoughts in the direction you want. Another great strategy is to keep things mysterious. People are naturally drawn to things they can't fully grasp. By choosing what information you share and how much, you can create an air of intrigue that makes people think about you long after your interaction. This makes them want to know more, so they'll keep you at the front of their minds, like a puzzle they're eager to solve. Mirroring is a technique that taps into the subconscious mind, fostering connection and rapport. By copying someone else's body language and tone of voice, you can create a sense of harmony and trust. This subconscious rapport makes them feel understood and also aligns their thoughts more closely with yours, as if their mind is echoing the same patterns you project. Finally, genuine compliments are a simple yet highly effective tool. When you give specific, heartfelt compliments, you connect with the other person on a deep emotional level. It's all about sincerity. When you're genuine in what you say, it makes a lasting impact. It creates a positive association that sticks with them and influences their thoughts. Putting it all together, you're stepping into a life of magnetic influence, where every thought, action, and intention comes together to create an undeniable presence. If you want to live this kind of magnetic life, you've got to make it a daily practice. Start your day with a CLE/AR plan in mind. Know what you want to attract and let your mind be your guide. Keep an eye on how your thoughts, words, and actions affect those around you as you go about your day. If you meditate regularly, you'll find your focus gets sharper and your inner world lines up with the outer reality you want to create. Your authenticity is your greatest strength. The power you have isn't about manipulation. It's about creating genuine connections that leave others transformed by your presence. Your personal magnetism comes from the truth you live by. When you're coming from a good place, the energy you put out there is both compelling and irresistible. Your ethics are what give you power. They make sure that you have a positive impact on those around you as well as yourself. As you go about your day, keep an eye out for signs and synchronicities that show your energy is lining up with your intentions. These are the gentle reminders from the universe. The little nudges that tell you you're on the right track. When a thought leads to an unexpected meeting or a casual remark turns into an opportunity, remember that these moments are the universe responding to the frequencies you've set in motion. Patience and trust are your best friends on this journey. The seeds you plant today may not show immediate results, but they will grow, thanks to the unwavering force of your intention. Don't try to force things to happen. Instead, have faith in the process and trust that everything will happen when it's meant to. The universe has a way of working in mysterious ways, often delivering outcomes that are far greater than anything you could have orchestrated on your own. And remember to keep an open mind to the unexpected. The road ahead is full of unexpected twists and turns. And while your intentions are strong, the universe may have even better plans than you've imagined. Keep an open mind to these unexpected blessings, as they are the true testament to your magnetic life. A life where you attract what you want and also get what is rightfully yours. You have a special kind of power that goes beyond what most people experience. This power doesn't just affect those around you, it can even reshape reality itself. With this incredible ability to control other people's thoughts comes a great responsibility. The energy you put out there, the intentions you set, and the influence you have must be guided by wisdom and integrity. You're not just influencing minds, you're shaping the world into a reflection of your highest ideals. As you practice these methods, remember to keep your thoughts positive and uplifting. Your influence is a gift. It can create ripples of change far beyond what you see. When you're acting with good intentions and being true to yourself, the reality you create is one of harmony. Others are drawn to your positive energy, not because they're forced to, but because they can see the truth in who you are. It's time to step fully into your power. Keep developing your skills, especially in thought projection, and focus on maintaining your integrity. You're not just a bystander in this world. You're a creator, a force that can lead others toward a brighter, more harmonious future. Embrace your power. It's through you that change is not just possible, but inevitable. Share your stories, your victories, and your moments of transformation. Let your experiences become a beacon for others, guiding them on their path as you continue to lead the way.